Hello. A couple years ago, I made this little video about Swiss warblers, and much to my own happiness, it seems like a lot of people really enjoyed that video. And some of the questions looked like they were having some issues trying to get them to work. So I decided it was time for round 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and try and make some stupid noises with these things again. But first, I did want to take a look at some of my favorite comments on this video before I move on. I've always loved this one that says, "I clicked on this to see a bird whistle. Instead, I hear the sound of telephone suffocating." I love that one. Thank you, London Oak. Green bean with "my guy sounds like a power drill at first, LMAO." Yep, because like once you get it going, you're trying to like get used to like how the sound is made, basically. That's like the way I interpret it anyway. You sound like a dying balloon. Started laughing my head off at the first squeal. Dude, once you get it once, it's really satisfying. I'm gonna have to see how satisfying or frustrating it is to get it a second time after not doing it for 2 years straight. I'm gonna go ahead and open these ones up. I did actually, sometime after I did this, I got materials to make my own. I think it was a foam board, I think it's called. And I want to say latex. Like, I think you can just take latex from a latex glove. And I actually did have some success with those as well. And because they're made of latex and not like the thin film that these are, it was different pitch wise. Like, I got lower pitches, but they were much less prone to like breaking, which I remember when I did that on the first video, I like broke the first one. So I'm gonna try and not do that now. I got the same exact ones that I got last time. So they're from the One Stop Fun Shop on eBay. They send you this cute little paper with the Swiss warblers in this little bag. They're very, very small. And I got 5 this time, just in case I break them, because I think I got 3 last time. They're very, very small, like roughly an inch at the longest point, and then it's like a semicircle. And again, that's what they look like, real tiny. And just like last time, I hope I don't choke and die. If you do buy them, please do be careful. I don't think you'll want to swallow these, as they do have this strip of metal on them. And if you're worried, just have someone nearby so they can Heimlich you or do whatever. We're just gonna go ahead and go for it. Feels exactly as difficult as it was before. Oh my god, I can't believe it is still so difficult. It catches me off guard because you kind of expect it to conform to the shape of your tongue and have like a curve to it, but the metal thing just makes it like flat, so you're just like, what the heck is this thing in my mouth? And it's like rubbing up against my teeth and stuff, and so I get really worried about like puncturing it with like my front teeth. I got a little noise. Hey, a little sound there. Wow, so it's actually kind of going up against the roof of my teeth, or the back of my teeth. My instinct is to like kind of grip it with my tongue and like force it up there to like make sure there's a connection. I'm kind of trying to loosen my tongue a little bit and just let there be some air moving through. Haha. And I feel like I'm doing this with less effort than I was before. I don't know if that's true, but it feels like I'm not having to try as hard. So something I did also have to do is I have to like wet this like little white piece a little bit so it bends. It might look kind of flat on camera, but it's actually, I'm trying to get it to conform a little bit to the shape of my tongue here. That's so entertaining. This is a very great way to spend your money. The hard part would be like if you had this as a part of your character, being able to use it expressively, and like because like how telephone she can sound really mad and stuff like that. That's what's hard here, is just getting the control enough to like do that with the pitches. Huh. So it's going more like towards the roof of my mouth, and my tongue is kind of not even touching it now. But there's just air passing between the roof of my mouth and the little film thing. What I was initially trying to do at first was like, I was trying to shove my tongue up to the roof of my mouth like that, but I'm actually just loosening up a lot of the tension of my tongue, just enough to hold it in place so it doesn't shoot out my mouth. And then just the air seems to pass through freely like that. And there's maybe a little bit of tension in my tongue just to keep it in place, but I'm not trying to do any more than necessary. The air is actually doing a lot of the work. I don't get how you could sing with this, like do actual bird stuff. That's cool. Hey. Uh-huh. It sounds like night vision if you get the pitch right. Hey, that was like, thank you. Thank you. That was cool. That was like a sad thing. Dude, having one of these in my mouth all the time, I'm getting like so much spit and stuff in my mouth. I feel like I would need to like put my freaking hand up into my head and like adjust it all the time because I'm worried about like trying to swallow spit with this thing in my mouth. It'd just be like, it generally, once you get the hang of maneuvering it in your mouth, I don't feel like I'm gonna choke to death or anything, which is good. But if you do plan on using one of these in suit, I would definitely recommend trying to feel relatively proficient with it because you don't want to have an accident with your head and then you feel like you can't mime to someone that you need something or you can't mime to the right person. Aw. Also, I'm sorry that my background looks so depressing. I feel like it's so much less colorful. I'm trying like a new camera, as you can tell. But I feel like for these videos, I need to like make it not look so depressing and maybe like put some lighting in the back. Here, let me see if I can fix that. Yeah, that doesn't look any better. No! It's more sunlight maybe? I suppose that looks mildly better, but now I feel like I'm getting so much sunlight from this direction. Anyway, that's not what you're watching this video for. That's not what you're watching this video for, you little silly goose. Why am I talking about video lighting? That's so weird. So, if you're trying to do some chirping, I hope this video was more helpful as far as getting the actual process down than the last one was. If you start struggling a little bit, try and just be mindful of like what's going on in your mouth and stuff. And if you're getting really tense in your mouth because you're getting like really upset about it, just try and relax a little bit. Just keep it sort of vaguely towards the roof of your mouth and see what you can do from there. If you buy some, just relax and be careful not to swallow it. And most importantly, try to have fun with it. I have been Renard Fox and thank you so much for watching. Bye.